Top 10 healthiest foods. It's never been more important to focus on eating healthy. Our daily lives are filled with foods that are so tasty and cost nothing. But that's not true. They don't cost nothing. The price is paid through a decrease in the quality and quantity of life. This top 10 list will focus on foods that stand out as some of the healthiest foods you can find. Number 10. Salt. This could actually be number 1 for a vast majority of people. There are 5 main electrolytes, which include potassium, calcium, magnesium, sodium, and chloride. The importance of proper electrolyte balance cannot be underemphasized. Electrolytes are responsible for maintaining healthy heart, nerve, and brain function, as well as transporting nutrients into every cell. Look for foods high in potassium while being low in sodium, such as pistachios and hazelnuts, because balance is the most important thing when it comes to salts. Number 9. Broccoli. Most cruciferous green vegetables could be on this list. Broccoli is even more special because it has traits that can be linked to increasing longevity. Broccoli carries a nutrient called sulforaphane, which has been shown to neutralize toxins, reduce inflammation, and even protect DNA. Broccoli sprouts are especially abundant in sulforaphane, which has also been observed as one of the only natural ways to maintain telomeres, a protective cap for chromosomes required in healthy cell division. Number 8. Avocados. There's a food list called the Dirty Dozen, which focuses on the 12 foods most often exposed to pesticides when farming. On the flip side, there is a list called the Clean 15, and as you probably guessed, highlights the foods most often safe from pesticides. The list is updated every year by a nonprofit organization called the Environmental Working Group, and avocados make the top of the list year after year. Knowing avocados are safe, we can use them as one of the healthiest sources of fat, so people on a ketogenic diet should try to have a serving every day. Avocados even have anti-cancer properties from their high levels of phytochemicals, carotenoids, and folate. Additionally, folate is helpful for people with depression, as well as the MTHFR genetic mutation. Number 7. Spirulina. This is a healthy source of vitamins and minerals as well as powerful antioxidants. Spirulina is so effective as an antitoxin because it contains a unique plant protein called phycocyanin. This protein is capable of incredible anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer functions. Spirulina is so powerful at absorbing toxins that you actually need to be careful when purchasing it. This is because some budget companies will farm the spirulina in an unnatural and sometimes toxic environment. So make sure you find a brand that uses safe farming practices, such as the Good Natured brand. Number 6. Yogurt. For millennia, yogurt has been a health food. One thing that can set yogurt apart from other foods on this list is the fermentation process used to create it. Although there are many foods that undergo a fermentation process to prepare them, yogurt can be made easily at home for extra probiotic benefits. A very good brand of probiotics, Physician's Choice, can boast 60 billion CFUs, which is very respectable. However, you can get even more CFUs if you make yogurt at home from organic half and half and the Physician's Choice capsules, with a doubling time of about every 3 hours. As the yogurt slowly ferments, note some species double faster or slower. After about 36 hours, you will be sitting around 245 quadrillion CFUs. Number 5. Fatty fish. Many medical scientists will agree that saying the American diet has imbalances is an understatement. The standard American diet is loaded with fried foods, snacks, and sugar. One of the most extreme imbalances is the fatty acid ratio of omega-3s to omega-6. A balanced ratio is 1:1, where some Americans can average a ratio of 20:1 all the way up to 1,000:1. Anything fried in vegetable oils are the highest sources of omega-6. Fatty fish such as tuna, salmon, and Atlantic cod are great sources of omega-3. Snow crab and mussels are also amazing sources. The brain is actually made up of fat, 84% of which is omega-3. Medical research shows consuming omega-3 fatty acids increases mental performance and is extremely important for brain tissue growth, especially under the age of 25, while the brain is still growing. Low omega-3s are linked to brain disease such as Alzheimer's and dementia. Omega-3 also prevents problems with vision, arthritis, cancer, asthma, and heart health. Number 4. Apple cider vinegar. Raw, organic, unpasteurized apple cider vinegar such as Bragg's brand has an abundance of health benefits. Drinking a glass of water with just a tablespoon of ACV after a meal is the best way to consume this. It will help speed up digestion by activating certain enzymes inside the body. Anyone with their gallbladder removed can benefit from this, since apple cider vinegar promotes bile production. Studies suggest up to 55% of Americans suffer from a condition called SIBO. This is an overgrowth of bacteria usually caused by overeating, snacking too regularly, or just eating unhealthy foods. Well, as an acid, ACV helps fight SIBO, which will reduce bloating as well. Numerous vitamins and minerals require an acidic environment to be fully absorbed, which ACV helps provide. Apple cider vinegar should probably get its own top 10 video because there's just so much, it can't all be summed up here. A quick glance of what apple cider vinegar can help with include reducing diabetes and insulin sensitivity, acid reflux, inflammation, acne, muscle cramps, cholesterol, and blood pressure, while increasing antioxidants, weight loss, skin health, appetite control, hair health, detoxification, dandruff control. Number 3. Eggs. When you want your vitamins, minerals, and nutrients to come from food, the most important thing to consider is called bioavailability. This term refers to the amount of nutrients the body can extract from the food versus the amount actually present in the food. And when it comes to protein sources, no natural food has a higher bioavailability than whole eggs, which actually have a value of 100%. A protein is a combination of essential and non-essential amino acids. Some amino acids cannot be formed by the body and need to come from a food source. These are the essential amino acids. The whole egg has such a perfect balance of essential amino acids. If a person were to hypothetically cut every animal product from their diet, but then choose one single item to incorporate for health purposes, the egg would be the number 1 best choice on that list. Number 2. Olive oil. High-quality olive oil is unmatched when it comes to a healthy source of fat. Raw, unfiltered, organic, extra virgin, and cold-pressed are all words that will be present somewhere on the label of a high-quality olive oil. You'll find an abundance of antioxidants and polyphenols that are so potent in olive oil. It's been linked to extending life by preserving DNA, cell structure, and mitochondrial health. When it comes to human cells, one of the most important structures is the cell membrane. This membrane is made of a couple compounds, a majority being lipids, which means it's made from fat. The membrane is selectively permeable, meaning it regulates what enters and exits the cell. However, an unhealthy membrane will be incapable of restricting unwanted visitors because of its weak structure. Eating bad fats like vegetable oils gives the cells weak material to build its membrane with. It's just like building a house with rotten wood. This affects every cell in every organ of the body: skin, heart, brain, everything. A high-quality source of fat like olive oil should be the foundation of a good, healthy diet. Number 1. Liver. I know what you're thinking. Yuck. But this is number 1 because it is the single most nutrient-dense food on the planet. You can get many of its nutrients from other sources, but to equal a single serving of liver, you would have a full dinner table worth of food items. The amount of vitamins and minerals in just a couple bites can meet your recommended daily intake. Organ meats in general have a high density of nutrients you won't find in muscle meat alone. Unfortunately, with today's social standards, it's not common practice to eat organ meat like it once was. One big myth some people might be fooled by is thinking the liver is a toxic organ. They may think that since the liver filters toxins, it can be toxic itself. This is untrue. In fact, many toxins the liver filters are actually stored in fat cells, while others are processed as waste. If you've never tried liver, find an organic healthy source. Put it in a frying pan and cut it into strips along with some bacon or spicy sausage. The natural fats from the bacon or sausage will help fry the liver and add some much needed flavor. Bonus item. Since some people might skip our number one choice, we'll include this one to make up for it. Nutritional yeast. As a complete protein, it has 18 amino acids as well as 15 minerals. It's also rich in glutathione, one of the single most powerful antioxidants. Glutathione is used in cleaning mercury out of the brain, as well as detoxifying a sick liver and gallbladder. This ends up playing a key role in treating liver disease and gallstones. Nutritional yeast also has GTF, or glucose tolerance factor, which helps with insulin sensitivity, something glutathione also helps. Nutritional yeast is so good for you that it literally has multiple nutrients that work in tandem for singular ailments. Not to mention it has every B vitamin. A very quick and unjust summary would be B1 for anxiety, B2 for headaches, B3 for blood pressure, B6 for brain and nerve health, B9 for cell function, B12 for blood and energy. It's recommended to buy unfortified nutritional yeast as the nutrients are natural, rather than a fortified brand with synthetic minerals. As always, thanks for watching our video. And if you'd like to see more, you can check out our channel, Top 10 Foods. Please like and subscribe in order to support us, as it helps us continue making more videos like this one.